Hi there, and thanks for joining me for another Bourbon Monday. The show I present is a thinly veiled excuse for my rampant alcoholism. As if you'd be anywhere else on a Thursday night. Tonight, I want to show you something. It's bourbon. If you were expecting something other than bourbon, you're probably looking for the other Bourbon Monday. It's down the hall to the left. Can't miss it. This week, I'd like to talk to you about how to drink bourbon. Those of you who just said shoot it may now see yourselves out. Once again, down the hall to your left. Specifically, I'm talking about how bourbon is served. You might hear people order bourbon on the rocks or neat. On the rocks just means with ice, while neat means without. And I'll bet you didn't know what a big difference it makes. You see, there's a third way that some people drink bourbon and other whiskeys. Some people like to add a little bit of water, and this can be tremendously helpful when tasting whiskey. There's a couple reasons for this. First of all, adding a little bit of water can lower the proof of the drink, removing some of that alcoholic burn and allowing more of the natural bourbon flavors to come through. Adding water will also serve to react chemically with the whiskey, raising the temperature slightly and releasing more aromas and flavors. Conversely, adding ice actually serves to lower the temperature of your drink, locking in some of those very same flavors and aromas. It might sound cooler to order a whiskey on the rocks, but if you're looking to get the most accurate flavor profile, stick to drinking it neat or with just a little bit of water. Bulleit Bourbon is a high rye that you may have seen before. Tom Bulleit, the man responsible for the modern brand, says that his great-great-grandfather Augustus Bulleit originally distilled this in the 1830s until about the 1860s.
The cat knocked at my pen while I was coloring and messed up my coloring.
Did you color outside the lines?
Yes, so then I went like this to the cat, and the cat just sat there and put up with it while I punched him. Look at this. Like, he doesn't enjoy it, but he's not moving.
And this is why I drink. The original recipe, however, was quite a bit different. It actually used about 2/3 rye in the mash bill, which would technically make it a rye and not a bourbon. Bulleit Bourbon is a rich amber in color. On the nose, there's a lot of vanilla and caramel with a bit of citrus and smoky char. The palate is full of oaky and caramel flavors, as well as some vanilla, paprika, and a little bit of pepper. The aftertaste is long and pleasantly woody with some more notes of caramel and citrus. You can definitely taste the spiciness of the rye in there as well. Bulleit is a very popular bourbon nowadays, both for its price and availability as well as its taste and versatility. A high rye, about 28% rye in the mash bill, Bulleit is excellent for cocktails as well as drinking straight. You can almost always find a bottle in the low $20 range, or $35 if you're in an airport ordering a double. I would definitely recommend picking up a bottle. Looking to try something a bit more? A Manhattan is a great mixed drink to make with bourbon. Start by adding 2 ounces of bourbon, 1 ounce of sweet vermouth, and 2 dashes of Angostura bitters to a shaker filled with ice. Stir and strain into a chilled cocktail glass and garnish with a cherry. If you're like me and ate all your maraschino cherries at some point during last week's Bourbon Monday, just serve as is.